Good afternoon. Good afternoon. All right, very good. Really glad you're here. This is the 20th annual Jack Harvey Academy, and we are so pleased to honor some wonderful teachers. Before we introduce our teachers, I want to recognize a couple of folks. And excuse me if y'all already did this before I got here, but we do have some of our administrators from Weatherford College here. We have Andrew Cantrell, our Vice President of Financial and Administrative Affairs. We have Dr. Richard Bowers, our Senior Vice President of Instruction and Student Services. We have Kathy Basham, our Executive Director of Student Services as well. We have Kathy Boswell, our Dean of Health and Human Sciences. We have Rhonda Torres, our Dean of Teacher Education and Instructional Support, and we're glad they're here. And also I want to recognize two people. Of course, you already met Dr. Eaton. I want to recognize two people that were on the original steering committee for the Jack Harvey Awards 20 years ago. The 1996 Charter Task Force, Doug Jefferson and Dr. Barton McGregor were here to start this. Thank you. Okay, we're going to do this in order of our school districts alphabetically. We're going to start with the Aledo ISD from Vandegrift Elementary School. Please welcome Elizabeth Allcon. Allcon works well with students who have the most significant physical and cognitive needs. She helps her students feel like an important part of their general education classes, as well as teaching them the skills they will need to be successful in life. From the Alvord ISD, Alvord High School, Deann Stark. Mrs. Stark is constantly seeking new and improved ways to not only teach English language arts to her students, but to bring them into the discipline as well. She makes difficult concepts precise and easy to understand. Rigor and high expectations are at the core of her teaching. From the Azle ISD, Silver Creek Elementary School, please welcome Shayli Tilghman. Mrs. Tilghman, although she has only taught for 4 years, she conducts herself with the confidence and maturity of a veteran teacher. Her passion is contagious, and her love for the profession is evident in everything she does. From the Birdville ISD, North Oaks Middle School, Wesley Poston. He knew what it meant to be a teacher by watching his mother do her part out of the classroom, grading papers, serving on committees, attending meetings, going to trainings, all at home. Mr. Poston's experience, both local and abroad, and countless affirmations helped him to clearly see his gift is teaching, and that's where God has led him. From the Bowie ISD, Bowie High School, please welcome Kristi Hunt. Mrs. Hunt encompasses all the traits and characteristics of a great teacher. She is knowledgeable, driven, compassionate, understanding, flexible, and a master at delivering content in a variety of ways. From the Boyd ISD, Boyd High School, Ken Mitchell. Mom and Dad, by any chance? Yes, that's what I thought. We're excited because Mr. Mitchell was certified to teach through our Weatherford College teacher certification program, which is a neat deal. Mr. Mitchell sets high expectations both for students and for himself, is consistent in his application of rules, and he communicates frequently and effectively with parents. Students in his classes not only show consistently above average academic growth, but they develop a love for lifelong learning that carries on. Okay, I'm going too fast. All right. From the Bridgeport ISD. Don't slow down that much, just slow down a little bit. I don't know any jokes. You want to do another joke? From Bridgeport Elementary School, teaching 2nd grade, please welcome Vonne Walton. Now, I'm going to read your entire bio because we have time, okay? Mrs. Walton works with their lowest level students on a daily basis. She's constantly researching and reading books about best practices in literary instruction. She encourages the students and has them set goals so they can see their progress and take charge of their own learning. She keeps data on each student and always knows about their specific strengths and weaknesses. The Tier 3 students have made significant progress due to the excellent instruction provided by Vonne Walton. Do you have any comments to make during this time, since we have time to talk?
Yes, I do. I'm an interventionist at the elementary school. It's not just second grade, it's kindergarten through second. And I am extremely honored to be receiving this award for the second time.
Second time, I didn't know that.
Second year of conception, I was awarded from another district, so I was quite surprised. The district, this is my 10th year at Bridgeport, to be receiving it again. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Excellent.
I'm sorry, we're doing remediation up here.
Remediation. I was just kidding about her making a speech, but it worked out really well, so that's great. All right. From the Brock ISD, from Brock High School, teaching English for the 9th through 12th grade, please welcome Carmyn Thom. Mrs. Thom is the first second-generation Jack Harvey Fellow, as her mother received the honor as a teacher at a Toller school. That's really neat. Mrs. Thom empowers her students to become lifelong readers, writers, and thinkers. She gives her students the ability to grow as young adults by taking them on trips to Europe in the summer. Thank you, Mrs. Thom. From the Burleson ISD at Ann Brock Elementary School, pre-K through 12th grade. Wow. Please welcome Sandra Tucker. Sandra Tucker, the key to her success is very simple. She has a passion for children. Working with the community to establish a mentoring program, she helps provide students with meaningful relationships which build confidence and make them feel like they matter. She continues to positively impact the lives of students each day. Thank you. From the Castleberry ISD, Castleberry Elementary School, teaching 5th grade, Nicole McDormand. Ms. McDormand works as the team leader for the grade level, disseminates information, fosters collaboration, and coordinates well with administration. She also serves on the superintendent's cabinet to speak on behalf of the campus, and she works as the point of contact for the Castleberry Elementary School Science Fair. Her classroom is truly a learning environment for success. Thank you. From the Chico ISD, Chico Elementary School, teaching 1st grade, Mary Scott Daniel. Ms. Daniel is an exemplary teacher who works tirelessly to ensure she provides every child the best possible education. Her dedication to teaching and lifelong learning is shown through a loving, caring attitude which she shares with students and staff alike. From the Decatur ISD, teaching science to the 7th grade at McCarroll Middle School, please welcome Russ Hacker. You grew up with this guy. We can tell some stories right now, Mr. Hacker. His enthusiasm ignites an excitement for science with his students that continues with them for years to come. He allowed his students to help plan his summer vacation. That is a brave man right there. By the way, that gave them the experience of learning with him on social media as he traveled. It's evident he teaches from the heart through the relationships he forms with kids, and he is also a graduate of our Weatherford College Teacher Certification Program. That's great. Yes. From Garner ISD, teaching at Garner Elementary, 2nd grade, Caroline Borkey. There's no doubt every student who has entered and exited Mrs. Borkey's classroom has been challenged and expected to succeed well beyond their individual limits. She embodies the spirit of the Jack Harvey Award. Thank you. From the Grayford ISD at Grayford High School, teaching science, Rodney Hall. Mr. Hall works hard to ensure the success of all his students by maintaining high expectations and standards, yet remaining flexible to meet the students where they are. His incorporation of technology into his lessons has brought a new level of enthusiasm for both the students and himself. From the Granbury Independent School District, teaching second grade at Bacchus Elementary School, Lori Williams. Her nomination said, being in Mrs. Williams' room is like being at Disney World, where dreams really do come true.
That's right.
It's pretty awesome. Magic is happening on a daily basis in her teaching space. She's the teacher all girls. Now, I'm reading from exactly what your nominator said. Check this out. She is the teacher all girls pretend to be when they're playing school, and all the boys hope they have in class because she is so cool. Thank you, Lori. From the Jacksboro ISD, teaching AVID and business education at Jacksboro High, Hillary Deffenbach. Coach D, as she is known by her students, is the most positive, enthusiastic, and compassionate teacher her principal has ever supervised. Instrumental in bringing the AVID college readiness system to Jacksboro High School, her efforts have created a college-going culture on their campus. Thank you. From the Joshua ISD, at Joshua High School, teaching electives from the 10th to the 12th grade, please welcome Cheryl Atkins. Ms. Atkins leads by example, inspiring students through high expectations and caring. Our students engage in real-life experiences with others on campus and people in the community. Her leadership shows them how to be the strong, contributing citizens that Joshua ISD strives to develop. All right, from the Lipan ISD, at Lipan High School, teaching Spanish, Cindy Fields. Cindy enjoys a rapport with kids. She arrives early and stays late to ensure the students' needs are met. In addition to teaching all of their Spanish classes, she also serves as the yearbook sponsor. And she is at many of the events in the Lipan ISD, taking pictures of students in action. Congratulations. From the Millsap ISD, teaching second grade, Rihanna Beavers. Ms. Beavers leads an awesome team of educators to plan authentic 21st century learning for our students every day. She'll never be found behind a desk because there aren't any in her room. Her room is made for discovery and true exploration with her as the guide. From the Mineral Wells ISD, at Mineral Wells Junior High School, teaching English Language Arts in the 8th grade, Della Enriquez. Expert designer and innovator of engaging and demanding lessons, and a master of capturing the artistry and science of teaching. Her hands-on approach to reach vigorous levels of learning while making use of research-based strategies, including media and technology, keeps her students engaged and productive.
And a Weatherford College grad.
And a Weatherford College graduate. Very good to hear that. I love that. From the Munster ISD, Munster High School, teaching family and consumer science, please welcome Joni Sturm. She has taught for 40 years at Munster High School. Wow. Served as advisor for family and community leaders of America. She was awarded the title of Master Advisor at the state and national level in that organization. Served as Region 2 President and the State Executive Council. Has been the high school varsity cheerleader sponsor for 8 years. Won the title of MISD Teacher of the Year 2 separate years. Thank you, Joni. Now, our next recipient was not able to come today, so Ellie Broughton is her sister. We're going to honor Teresa Mahange from the Palo Pinto ISD. She is on a field trip with second graders today. She said that comes first. We appreciate that. And yeah. I'll go ahead and read a little bit about her. She's exemplary because she's always viewed herself as a teacher trapped in an administrator's position. She is the principal. She is the principal for pre-K up to 6th grade at Palo Pinto School. More often than not, she's in a classroom, team teaching, or working with kids in small groups. She views every setting as a classroom setting, and she embraces the opportunity to teach at the drop of the hat. She's actually filling in for a teacher right now in the 2nd grade. All right, from the Paradise ISD, teaching at Paradise Intermediate School, PE, the RTI teacher, and a coach. Please welcome Karen Essig. Going beyond the early morning practices, RTI tutorials, PE classes, and late-night games, she invests time in individual students to help them see their personal strengths and potential. Bad days and excuses are not an option for her, because each day is another opportunity to impact the life of a child for the better. Thank you, Karen. From the Peaster ISD at Peaster Middle School, teaching English, Student Council, 7th through 8th grade, Kim Garner. Her endless attention to detail combines with a creative do-it-right mentality, which provides direction for fellow staff and students. She infuses herself into campus culture while maintaining the vision and integrity of Peaster Middle School. From the Perrin-Witt Consolidated Independent School District at Perrin High School, teaching math and science, Ben Stevens. And I don't think Ben was able to make it today. He had a family illness, so he wasn't able to make it today and get his medallion to him. From the Poolville ISD, teaching at Poolville Elementary, she's a reading specialist for K through 5th. Please welcome Brenda Clements. Brenda has a way of building students up to where they feel they can accomplish any task put before them. She has developed an outstanding literacy program that teaches reading and writing through relevant, hands-on learning experiences. Anytime a student has difficulty grasping concepts, the search is on to find a solution that brings success. From Santo ISD, teaching middle school reading and social studies, Jamie Browning. Mrs. Browning spends countless hours of preparation to make sure each of her students is challenged and engaged at all times. Not only does she care about the success of her students, but she's tireless to make sure of the success of her school and her school family. She serves on all the major curriculum and site-based committees, and she mentors several of the younger teachers on campus. Thank you, Jamie. Congratulations. From the Springtown ISD, teaching at Reno Elementary School, a math specialist for pre-K to 4th grade, Renee Posey. Mrs. Posey continually engages in ongoing personal professional development, and she presents campus professional development in-services as well. She's willing to volunteer to do anything and everything she can to positively benefit their campus. Compassionate, cooperative, intuitive, visionary, and a team player and cheerleader for all. Congratulations. From Stephenville, teaching at Stephenville High School, Spanish, 11th and 12th grades. Congratulations to Shayli Saunders. Ms. Saunders is a vibrant asset as a staff member, and as a teacher, she's an excellent example of an individual who has a passion for lifelong learning, continually searching for new and unique ways to present her lessons and engage her students. She's been a leader to so many students, not only in her Spanish classroom, but to other adult learners as well. From the Toller ISD, teaching math to the second grade at Toller Elementary School, please welcome Autumn Anderson. She's a teacher who respects her students, and each child's ideas and opinions are valued. Her students know they can depend on her. This year, she helped organize the fundraiser for one of their football players who had been seriously injured in a car accident. Autumn Anderson is above all passionate about teaching. Congratulations, Autumn. From the Weatherford ISD, teaching third grade at Raymond Curtis Elementary School, Amanda Rogers. Ms. Rogers encourages students to be innovative through project-based learning and leads an after-school coding club where students learn how to create computer software. A career in education is in her genes, as several of her relatives are educators, including her great-grandfather, who was Green B. Trimble. You remember Trimble Tech? It's named after her great-grandfather. Inspiring future generations to take risks and achieve their goals no matter what obstacles lay in front of them. Thank you, Amanda. And finally, from Weatherford College, teaching biology, Dr. Allison Stamatis. Allison has the natural ability to connect with each student individually. Her students know that she cares about their success. Dr. Stamatis challenges her students to think beyond the classroom, and she brings real-life problems and experiences to her students. She has brought the Earth Day celebration to the college, and she has led her students by example by starting the recycling program on campus as well. Congratulations, Allison. We're proud of you. Would you please give one more round of applause to all of our Jack Harvey Academy and Exemplary teachers. Thank you.